that person. It's an amazing story. Who is that person?
Yes.
And that's why it's titled Ubani Lo.
Yes, and I suppose in a sense it's got that personal message, but it's a beautiful message for us all, really, you know.
I
a zero to hero message.
Zero to hero. I wrote it
Yes.
after I sat somewhere with a very gifted person whom when he comes into the studio, no one notices. But the moment he starts playing,
Yes.
you know, you hear the magic. But without his instrument, without expressing the gift,
Yes.
you don't take notice.
He's
So,
quiet,
yeah,
he fades
quiet.
into the background.
Yes, and so it
Yes.
is with every other person, you know, until you see someone operating in his gift or in her gift, then you get to know the real person.
I think I could say the same for Sifiso Khanyile. Because when I met you and when I first got to know you, you were just quietly getting on. And then the more I got to know you and see your work and listen to it and watch your show, wow, Ubani Lo. But Sifiso, as I said, I told everybody earlier, I've got a surprise guest coming. And this wasn't planned a long time ago. But when Sifiso called me to say, look, he's doing another one of his incredible shows, I said, come, it's next week, you've got to come and talk about it because it was so amazing, the last one that you put on.
Yes.
And I'm going to go into why for me it was amazing, but I think also because this is an artist initiative.
Yeah.
And it's completely driven by you.
Yes.
And it was just, for me, having experienced your last show that you did as a Sifiso Khanyile evening, if I can call it that, because it was more than just a show. It was an entire experience. It was so beautiful for me to go and you know, to firstly, it's your initiative. You've had to organize everything, so forth. You've had to also perform on the night and make it special. But as a show, it was so incredible because for me, I sat there and I looked at your greatness, and within that greatness of yours, as a musician, as a vocalist, as a musical director, you included other artists, but also you took us through a musical journey of a range of styles and forms, that for me, that was, if I have to categorize, it was a world music experience.
Yeah.
And that's for me what I loved so much about that show. That was South African world music at its finest.
Wow.
And you're doing another one.
I'm doing another one.
Yes.
It's on the 29th. This coming Sunday.
Yes, and I'm so upset, you know. He's done it on a Sunday, I'm on air. But you better go and represent me, please.
Yeah, we spoke about this a bit. Unfortunate that our shows are coinciding this time around.
Yes.
But yes, it's on the 29th of October at the Apartheid Museum. You know, I went to the Apartheid Museum, I think it was around 2004, and I was amazed with the architecture, the history, you know, and that stuck with me. And when I realized that they have a space where I can present my music, I said, yes, let me do it there. So it's at the Apartheid Museum.
So there was a specific almost reason why you wanted to do it there.
There is a certain ambience, atmosphere about the place that inspired me to do a show there. Because as you've just said, on my shows, it's not only about me singing all the music, but it's about the experience that you come out with. Just in case you forget a song, just in case you forget a lyric, but the experience and the way that you felt during the show is what I want to achieve.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I strongly urge everybody to go because really you can hear how excited I was by that experience. And in terms of the Apartheid Museum, what for you, beyond the architecture, what for you is significant about using this kind of space for your event?
I think it's the history that is just locked in that space. If you go in there, you go through our history, apartheid, through apartheid, liberation up until now. You know, you get to experience that, and you are one with who you are as a South African.
Yes.
You know, as you go through the corridors, you know, as you see all the pictures, the videos that they play there. That's one thing that I liked about the space. You just become one.